Happy New Year, happy 2022. What's poppin'? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, actually not really a while, because I just posted my Jamaica vlog, and if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new here in this beautiful new year of 2022, hello, I wish you the best year yet. And if you're returning, thank you for supporting me and following me into a very new and just wonderful year, because we are claiming blessings and positive energy. We're like sprinkling it in this year. I'm going to be dropping a couple of videos of just how I was feeling. This is very personal to me, and I wasn't really sure if I wanted to share them because it's like my emotions, and I'm very like private but also not private at the same time. I'm very protective of certain things, but I just wanted to share it because I follow this lovely lady named Ellie Lee, and I love her. I've been following her since I was a freshman in college, and she's on YouTube, and she's been sharing her journey about just like enlightenment and just her having a new phase in her life and her journey and her feelings and her emotions. And it's something that I personally really could relate to because I've been feeling the same thing. And it was so crazy because everything she said, every word she was saying was how I was feeling. And I was just like, wow, more people need to talk about this. More people need to hear it. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys a couple videos of just like my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions, and just how I was feeling these past couple of months. And I just want to point out that it wasn't anything personal to anybody, like, oh, I was looking at somebody else and feeling a sense of way, or like, oh, like somebody might, no. It was more like just a general feeling of seeing certain things. I mean, it could be anything I talk about, but seeing certain things and then just triggering an emotion in me to make me feel a certain kind of way. But here are the videos. Life is about figuring things out, but sometimes, do you ever wonder when you're gonna figure things out? Like, how long is it gonna take? Like, what is the process? And how can you best serve God? Like, what is your purpose? Like, what are you here to do? How can you live a very fulfilling life? Like, and sometimes it's frustrating because there's so many people around me, and it feels like the world is moving so fast and I'm standing so still. And it's like I want to catch up to everybody, but then I have to remember that I have to move at my own pace. Everybody's success is not my own. My own success will come. It will come in multiple ways. It will be different to me than it is to everybody else. Like, everyone's success is not my own. So to stand in the middle of chaos, let's call it chaos. Just imagine you're in the middle and there's a crowd just moving by you. And I don't know, sometimes it's like, I need to move too. You feel like you want to move too, but you can't because you're trying to figure shit out. Like, you're really like lost in the world. Like, you know your purpose. You're just trying to connect it. You're just trying to figure it out. I don't know. Hi, my head is cut off. Hello. I still look crazy. But I was just thinking, I was doing some work and I decided to get on my Instagram and scroll. Let me paint the picture. Today I woke up a little bit nervous because of my interview, and then I went for a walk and I felt happy. I felt really, really good. I came home, played music, made a smoothie, took a shower, and I felt really, really good. I was happy that I knew the content I was gonna be talking about for my interview. And then I started doing some work. And I just felt really proud of myself. I felt really proud of how far I've came. I don't know why I'm getting emotional, but I felt really proud of how far I've came because I don't give myself a lot of credit. So I felt happy, you know. I've done a lot and I might not be where I want to be, but I felt really proud of myself. So I was doing some work, got on Instagram, on my personal page. I just logged on. I don't know why I logged on. I logged on. And then I saw my friends doing what they're doing and thriving and just doing so well. And I started to get like sad and totally happy for them, obviously, but I started to get sad on the inside for me, and I'm just like, I'm not doing enough. Like, what was I so happy for earlier? Like, I'm not doing enough. And it really disturbed me because I don't like that thought process. And that was the reason why I kind of that was part of my reason of getting off of Instagram, was because I would see things and it would make me feel a kind of way, and I need to be more confident in myself and my abilities and more proud of how far I've come. So I came into my room, took a break from work really quick. I wrote in my journal and I was basically saying like, what is triggering me? Like, why is it that I could see something and it triggers me to feel that I have not done enough? Why does that make me feel a kind of way? What am I feeling on the inside? And I said, like, you know, it just makes me feel like I could be doing more. It makes me feel like I am not succeeding. And then I said to myself, well, Isi, you have to understand that, yes, your friends might be in this media and creative field as you are, but they're in a different sector. Like, do you want to be doing exactly what they're doing? Is that what you want to do? Is that your definition of success? Is this what they're doing right now? Is this what you want to do to take you to the next level? Is this your future? And no, it's not what I want to do at all. So I'm like, okay, if it's not what you want to do, why is it that it's bothering you on the inside? Why is their success or their path really disturbing you? And I said, I don't know, I just feel like I'm not enough. So I asked myself and I said, what do you want to do in life? What will make you happy? If you sit down and think about it right now, what would make you happy in your career? And I said, the one thing that would fulfill me is I want to tell meaningful and impactful stories through campaigns, through documentaries, through short form. I really want to share stories that make a change and that make an impact. And I said, so the things that you saw today, is that what your friends were doing? And I said to myself, no. So then, Isi, why is it bothering you? Why does that make you feel like you are not enough? So I Googled what imposter syndrome was. I think it was something like feeling like your achievements are a fraud. And that's kind of how I feel sometimes when I have these moments. That's how I feel. And then I started to think about like friends who are in the creative field that are designing or having a business. Like, they're showing it. and you have so many talents, but you're not showing it. And I said to myself, like, why don't I show my work? I feel like as I've gone through the years, I've been more private and more secure with my baby, thinking that it's not good enough. I feel like these are so many thoughts. I don't know if it makes sense, but I'm gonna stop talking right now, because I'm not the one to be crying on camera. I'm not the girl. I'm not the girl. But I don't know. Do you guys ever go through this, or do you ever go through this? Thanks for listening to me rant. So now that I've shared something so personal with you guys, I love YouTube. I just love how raw and original and just personable you could be on YouTube. Let me know if you've ever felt this way, or I know a lot of people go through a lot of like feeling of just growing up, adulting, or if it's finding a career, just like the emotion or like the pressure of having to be perfect, or the pressure of having everything to be together. And I want to tell you that if you are a man or a woman, and let me tell you, you have an invisible crown. And sometimes our crown tilts, and I just want you to allow yourself to give yourself grace. And I want to remind you that it is okay for your crown to tilt. Like, it doesn't always have to be up perfect, but also give yourself the opportunity to like tilt your crown back up high and raise your head held high and confidently. And just raise your head held high and confident. And I just want you to know that everything will be okay. In due time, everything will work out for its own good. But take your time finding yourself. Take your time figuring out life. And just know just give yourself grace. I think the last couple months of 2021, I've been learning how to give myself grace and not putting a lot of pressure on myself. So yes, thank you for allowing me to be vulnerable with you guys. Thank you for allowing me to be sharing my personal feelings and thoughts. Yeah.